Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Morgan and bid you all welcome, believe it or not, back to The Witcher. This is actually my second attempt to record this. I recorded it yesterday, was very proud of myself for having gotten back into this. And then I discovered that in the interim, since I stopped basically using DX3 to record lately, for some reason it decided to wipe all my settings for audio channels, so the entire video had no audio. So that was obviously a problem. Speaking of audio, for some reason my microphone is dreadfully loud right now. Just turn that sucker down. And, yeah. It's kind of, probably a shock for some of you to see this again, since I haven't recorded it since January. And, I think the last episode before that was in October or something. And, from what I understand, I've been doing this basically since the end of 2015. And, yeah, it's about 2.5 years that, it took us to get to less than 30 episodes. So I think it's time to, go ham on this, get all these videos out the door. And, yes, Dragon Age will come as well. That one's been even longer. I think I started that back when I still had the laptop, and that was 3 years ago at this point. So, yeah, that's got to come to a conclusion as well. That and, as much of the DLC as I think is worth having at. And after that, of course, a lot of you are looking forward to my remastered, we'll call it, Gothic 2 walkthrough that I'm very excited to do. I will have an announcement video to go into detail how that's going to work. But in a nutshell, we're going to start with a live stream, probably 2 or 3 times a week or something like that. And that's for viewers to have the opportunity to add their input, because I kind of want to make it the best walkthrough I can. So, we also will probably, if I can get a cable to make my disk drive on my PC work, otherwise I'll probably just end up doing it on my laptop, but we will stream through the vanilla game as well, because I have the boxed version of the original release without the Night of the Raven expansion, because for some reason it is like almost impossible to get the non-expanded version, just because I think outside of Germany, the expansion only got released as the Gold Edition. So they're treating that as like the complete edition, even though it's such a heavily modified version of the base game that a lot of people just don't know what the original game was like. And I managed to snag a boxed copy of it, because Good Old Games, from what I understand, used to allow you to choose between installing the Gold Edition or the original edition, but that's not an option anymore. So anyway, this is not a Gothic 2 video. We won't spend too long talking about it. I am probably honestly thankful that I had to re-record this, just because now I know what I'm doing. So we're going to go through, I was trying to make sure I didn't miss any side quests, and I probably still will. But there is one I did stumble across that we're going to get started with today. It's just a quick one. Now, unfortunately, there was kind of a shock moment at the end of this video for me, or at the end of the original one. The original recording, that obviously is now spoiled for me.
Who are you? What do you want?
I got to admit,
Oops, I don't know why I'm skipping it.
Out of sheer curiosity.
Curiosity breeds complication, as me mum used to say. May the soil lie lightly upon her. Though I'm curious why you bear 2 swords on your back.
I'm looking for work, and these are the tools of my trade.
You a mercenary? Must make good coin. Interesting. I have a proposition for you.
What did you have in mind?
I know of a house that contains a treasure, yet it is haunted, and I'd rather not bother with ghosts. I'll tell you where it is, you get rid of the lost souls, and the treasure we shall split in half.
Agreed.
Excellent. I'll mark the house on your map and wait here.
See ya.
Funny, he says he'll wait here, and there he is on his way out the door. Wonder what he has in mind. Now, thankfully, the haunted house in question is not far away. It's basically just around the corner. So, let's make our way there and see what specters are squatting in this old house, and what treasures he possibly has waiting for us. Because I don't know if he's... Obviously, I know what happens, but if he's waiting there, telling us where the treasure is, I don't know why he expects us to bring it back and split it with him. But let's see what's going on here.
I don't believe my eyes. Another fool seeking treasure.
I should have known.
Hey, boys, found another goose to pluck. A fat one by his looks. Quickly,
I'm no goose.
We'll tend to the elven lass later.
Just one thing.
What?
That was pretty stupid. Hiring a witcher against yourself.
Indeed. You may not be ghosts, but I'll make you into some. Yeah, eat shit. Well, they went down even easier than they did last time, so thank goodness for that.
I thank you for the rescue, Vatgen.
What'd you call me?
Are you all right?
I don't wish to speak of it. And Tedison, Turda. I know your language, but not well enough to. Please visit me at home later.
Farewell.
Okay.
Vafael.
You know the language well enough to not have any distinct accent. Alright, there we have it. I think, yep, we just leveled up, so I gotta make sure I take part in those. Now, for my understanding is that ring, that key we just picked up isn't really all that important. Let's just get back in here later, because I guess the door locks for some reason. I don't know who locks it. But, I don't know, if anything ever happens in here later, at least we have the key. Because there doesn't seem to be anything really in here. Alright, on we go. So, we are told to meet her at her house for some kind of reward, possibly. I happen to know what it is, and my instinct, as far as role-playing is concerned, is to avoid it. But, I don't know. I'll show you what happens, and kind of express my shock from the previous time I encountered this. I never actually did this, I think, when I played through in the past. I don't think I ever found this quest. I think it only shows up in Chapter 3, so that could be why. I might have gone in that house in a previous, like in Chapter 2 or something, and there's nothing there. But, yeah, this is where she stays, apparently.
Caedmil Vatgen.
Do what now?
Greetings. Sadly, I don't speak the Elder language.
Pity, White Wolf. Your language is like a stone axe. Ours like a beautiful Virilidan sword. Light in the hand as you perform pilastras and crescent moon parries.
Would you teach me?
How very
Learning
metaphorical.
requires time. A young mind can master our language in a few years, but learning pilastras.
I lost my memory. I may once have known your language.
If true, perhaps you won't need to learn it anew. I'll speak in Elven. Maybe you'll understand.
Maybe.
Let's try.
Esse Fenowet.
So, the good thing is, when you go through this, it seems that whichever option is the most detailed is the correct one. Because obviously, no idea isn't the right answer. Asking in the form of a question shows uncertainty. And, yeah, the one that's the most detailed and the most, the one delivered with the most conviction is the correct answer.
You are Fenowed, the Sun Child.
Fene means son, wed, child.
Yeah, that was my answer.
Nekeme is Evon Ipont a Gwenelen.
Do what now? Okay, this one is less, it has less conviction behind it, but the other two are obviously less detailed.
You come from the land on the river of Alabaster Bridges.
Enkamina. Abeth mi Gwynbled.
Do what to you?
You're right. And Kamina. A dearth of love. The final age, Ted Deret.
Abeth.
Well, now. So that's definitely some encouragement for our literacy lessons, or as language lessons. But, if you didn't know Elven, I don't think there was any clue that we were about to, you know, about to knock boots with her. But that's what happens. Unfortunately, I have once again incidentally been unfaithful to Triss, which kind of disappoints me. For role-playing reasons, I would have avoided that, but also, just for the record, CD Projekt, I don't think most women who just got rescued from being taken advantage of by a bunch of boorish thugs would be so eager to invite somebody into her bed that she just met And yeah, you rescued her, but this isn't the
Storm's coming.
this isn't the male fantasy that any woman you rescue immediately wants to jump your bones. I don't know. If that's what I wanted in my storytelling, I'd go play Ride to Hell Retribution. But oh well. You do you. This is your story after all. Alright, so with that done... Oh man, my frickin' keyboard is starting to stick again. That's gonna be annoying. So, as far as the main story, we still need to deliver this to the scribe, who thankfully is in the town hall, and now that the bank robbery is over and done with, we can actually speak to him and get a reward for that. But other than that, the main story, we got the magic stone that the Salamandra were using to have a remote conversation with Radovid. And it's... this next scene kind of plays out really weird just because it... Whoops, excuse me, gentlemen. Just because, for some reason, they act like... They act like Geralt doesn't recognize Radovid, or that Radovid doesn't think he's been recognized. And I honestly can't remember at this point if we even heard his name in the last episode there. Actually, we did, because Vincent... I remember us telling it to Vincent. And he was like, yeah, the King of Redania. And I don't know, but the next scene plays out like Radovid was shocked that we knew who he was. So, I don't know. It might have been like they wrote it two different ways and forgot to change it in some of the dialogues. So, let's head in here and chat with Luvarden real quick. He's actually just going to send us to Triss, but I don't know if this is a necessary step in the process. But might as well, we're already in the neighborhood. Knock, knock. Man, where is he? He's supposed to be up here. Is he outside? Oh, he is. That's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen him outside that room.
Yes?
I found a magical stone at the Salamandra hideout.
Show it to Triss. She knows about such things.
I thought...
Does she?
I know nothing about magic.
Don't you?
Yes?
May I ask something?
Of course.
I see many expensive foods here. How do you feel about Vizima's starving?
Ha! Helping the sloths in this city would bankrupt me in a day.
If you
Oh,
help
really?
the few,
I'm a man of principle. If I help the poor, I'd want to help all, without exception.
Yeah, of course. Very convenient way to feign a moral high ground without actually doing anything. Alright, well, let's go speako with Triss. I was gonna stop here and level up, but I'm actually just gonna go to Triss since we get it for free anyway. Now, there's another thing we have to do with Triss. I guess I forgot to do the romance thing in the past. I guess now that we kind of had our last fling of being a bachelor, it's time to do this with some conviction and swear our faithfulness to Triss. But first, I think the reason she dismissed us last time, she said, I want you to be more fatherly to Alvin, which I don't care to be, because I hate Alvin.
I want a puppy.
Yeah, well, I want to not have to deal with you.
we can't have a dog the way we live.
You're bad. I could hug him.
Well, deal with it.
You're so good with Alvin.
Yeah, you can eat shit.
Listen, I found a magical stone at the Salamandra hideout.
Interesting. Let me see. Geralt, it's a telecommunicator. It leaves a magical trace of any transfers.
Meaning?
Wow, convenient.
With a bit of luck, we can use this to find the Salamandra base.
So...
We'll talk to Luvarden about it.
Will we? Because I don't think he has anything to say about it. He sent me to you. Alright, well, let's do this first. So she wants a ruby ring, because that's apparently a sign of... I don't know. commitment, I guess, even though a diamond ring is usually what you use, but there's a different time and a different place, so ruby it is.
So you love me and have forgotten her?
Triss,
You're sweet, you know. The only one I trust. You've endured a lot. Time for a reward. The little one's asleep, so let me show you some real magic.
Really? Last time I saw him, he was playing hopscotch in front of the fire. That doesn't look anything like Triss. Oh well. At least we got to experiment with a little magic in the bedroom. Okay, well, that was exciting. So now we have our commitment with Triss.
know anything more about that magic communicator I gave you?
It allows conversations over short distances. With some knowledge of magic, one can draw quite a bit of information from it. If the Salamanders were using it to communicate with their base, I should be able to pinpoint its location.
Well, I'll do it.
Interesting. Can you check the last communication?
The communicator sent a signal to a house in Vizima. It's marked on your map. Is there something I should know?
I have a hunch. I'll check it out.
All right.
Indeed.
But be careful.
Yeah, it won't be a problem. But before I go anywhere, let's do the leveling thing. Alright, 2 bronze talents, 2 silver talents. Special attack in the strong silver style. Don't sound that useful. Free stun is probably useful. Let's do a strong steel. Bloody rage. These might actually be useful, so I'm gonna do them. And, guess we'll wait until morning. So we don't have to deal with frickin' Kikimores around the streets at night. I love how we can still hear it raining outside. Okay. Now this part got me tripped up, so it's another reason why I'm glad that we're doing this again. Because for some reason, the magic trace is over here, but the arrow is actually trying to get us to go back to Luvarden for some reason. And, yeah, the whole quest, the quest log for this part of the mission keeps messing up for some reason. And, doesn't actually tell you where to go at some point. But now I know, so we should be able to get through this fairly quickly. Ah, well. Now we meet face to face, and there's your magic mirror. Strangely unreflective. Speak to the man himself.
Hello again, Witcher.
Greetings, Radovid.
No magic mirror between us this time. I'm pleased you found my sanctuary. Triss Merigold lent a hand, am I right?
You know Triss?
Not personally, but I know Philippa Eilhart, and that's like knowing all sorceresses. I wish to speak with you, Witcher.
Alright, well, that's what we're doing, isn't it? So now that I'm paying attention, I noticed we did call him Radovid by name, but you'll see what I mean later. They seem strangely secretive about the fact that he is King Radovid. Like, somehow I didn't know that Radovid, King of Redania, was Radovid, the King of Redania.
Who are you? And I don't mean your name.
Good question, but one with no simple answer. I was raised at the Redanian royal court. My father was murdered during the war with Nilfgaard. Ever since I lost interest in toys, I've strived to regain my heritage, find my father's murderers, and introduce order to my lands. Sadly, I'm surrounded by corrupt traitors, overly ambitious sorceresses, and frustrated chaplains of the Eternal Fire.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
Nothing attracts sons of bitches like power.
Ain't that the truth?
Familiar with these strange edicts in Vizima?
I've heard about them.
They bear the royal seal, but some suspect fraud.
Tell me more.
It's just as Thaler said. Foltest didn't sign these. I'd recognize his signature.
You know Thaler?
Certainly. I'd be a fool not to know Temeria's chief of intelligence.
So
are you calling me a fool?
Declare martial law.
No. I feel I should inform him of this.
Why don't you? Send a raven.
Who is Philippa?
One of Redania's most prominent citizens. She has bribed, dazzled, and bullied half of Redania's elite. She also belongs to the Lodge of Sorceresses, as does your Triss.
They don't
it's the first we hear of that.
No. Each sorceress believes she's to decide the fate of the world. Sometimes they do.
If you say so.
Don't disregard sorceresses. Beautiful, wise, helpful. At least so they present themselves. Someday, I'll put them in their place. Though in her favor, Triss once betrayed her girlfriends.
I trust Triss.
Mark my words.
What words? He didn't say anything else. Yeah, well, he gets his one up on the Lodge of Sorceresses next in the sequel, doesn't he?
What's your connection to Ada?
I had hoped to persuade her to marry the King of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria in its fight against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united could resist the expanding powers of the knightly orders and the guilds. Additionally...
Enough. You've convinced me. But I'm not Ada.
And you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
You're an expert on monsters. You broke her Strigger spell.
True.
Can she bear children?
I don't see why not.
Healthy, human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her.
Thank you. Keep this conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring.
If ever in Redania, visit the royal court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
They're a hell of a lot less friendly next time we meet you, but, yeah, I don't understand why. I mean, we knew his name, but why would we not know that Radovid was the king of Redania? Like, how exactly has that been kept a secret? Or how did he expect it to be kept a secret? Like, that just kind of makes no sense to me. And, I mean, Redania is a famous enough place for us to know what it is. Alright, so I've been trying to find, like, a trader to sell off these garbage rings to. But for some reason, a lot of them don't seem to actually accept...
What do I do with 300 bolts of cloth?
They don't seem to accept these kind of goods. Not the ones around here, at least. Maybe some in the Temple Quarter are a bit more receptive of jewelry. But let us turn this into the scribe and get our reward for the cockatrice feathers, at least.
Yes?
God, you are a mushy-looking fellow.
5 cockatrice feathers?
I do.
Certainly.
Thank you. Now sign the receipt. Next.
I have signed it, Geralt of Rivia. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going in there.
That's unforgivable.
Alright, well, it's our next step. We should turn into Luvarden and see what he's got going on.
Greetings.
You're a sword.
Oh, we actually got a smith in this part of town. I forgot about this.
I'd like my...
Fetch.
What's the
I dislike taxes and guild payments. Thus I prefer goods in exchange for my services.
What do you want?
A precious stone suitable for the hilt of a weapon for Count de Wet.
What kind of stone? Here's a ruby.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, well, I don't have any meteorites to do that. Hopefully he doesn't...
I'll see.
Okay, so he does not expect a prepayment every time, at least. But I would like to find somebody I can sell these rings to. I don't know, maybe this guy takes them.
Always. Cat.
Nope. I don't know who buys them then. I thought about buying that armor, but I know we get an armor like towards the end of the next chapter that I don't think we have to pay for, so I'll probably just wait until then. It hasn't really been hurting us too much.
Greeting. Get up.
I'm going to deposit some of this alcohol, at least. Just until we find somebody who'll buy those, might as well put them away. Anything we can't use on the spot, I don't see a reason to carry. Alright. Let's speak with the good old Luvarden. Get out of the way.
We have news about Salamandra.
Tell me more.
Good news, I hope.
Alas, no. Its influence reaches further than we anticipated.
And you have an offer for me.
Why the sarcasm? Salamandra has strong political backing. We've been unable to convince town or military authorities to take them on.
How's that possible?
I suspect it relates to recent suspicious edicts.
What will you do?
We need support. An army unit or similar force.
How does that involve me?
We'd like you to negotiate with our potential allies.
Who do you have in mind?
Salamandra have ruffled some feathers. The Squareton, the Order of the Flaming Rose.
You're mad, Luvarden.
No.
No.
Only one lasting solution to this problem remains. If you succeed, we will meet them here.
Okay. So this is a point where we have to pick a person from one of the two guilds of sorts to accompany us in the ending of this chapter, which, as you can imagine, kind of depends on which of them you've been supporting for the most part. And yeah, the one obviously we've been supporting the most is the Scoia'tael, so I don't think I'm actually curious at this point if Siegfried would even humor us if we extended him the offer to help us. But we're gonna end up going with the Avon anyway, since I don't know, he seems to have a better understanding of Salamandra, at least. Maybe only slightly. Siegfried is also, you know, part of an order of bigots and genocidal maniacs, so I don't think we really want their support. So out of curiosity, I want to know if Siegfried would even accompany us.
How dare you come here?
Nope.
Calm yourself.
What? After your actions at the bank?
But
You tried to destroy the evidence. You went downstairs yourself.
Yet...
You helped the Scoia'tael escape. We found the Kikimor corpses. The Scoia'tael couldn't have managed on their own. If not for the law, I'd kill you myself. Begone, elven collaborator.
Ha! Well, we thoroughly pissed him off. And it kind of sucks, as I do like Siegfried as a person, but unfortunately he's chosen a path of being a dickhead. So I guess it is what it is. Now, I know that he shows up in The Witcher 2 if you import your saves where you side with him or something. But for some reason when I did it, he just wasn't there. Although maybe he was. I remember we completely dodged the I totally screwed up the ending, the last chapter of The Witcher 2 anyway, just because I got to the end of it faster than I realized, but I definitely did not encounter Siegfried.
I have an offer. Do you want to see Salamandra destroyed?
They're also Dwan, but they bother me more than most. What did you have in mind?
I have powerful friends who see a way to destroy that organization.
I can't say I'm keen to see that happen. But since you helped me...
Does that mean you'll meet with them?
When and where, Wolf?
At a tavern in the trade quarter, the new Nera Court.
Vizima is heavily guarded. But for you, I'll find a way. See you there, Wolf.
It'll be worth your time, I assure you.
I would think we could make concessions to meet him in a more favorable place for him, instead of having him go right under the noses of the city guard and the Flaming Rose, and into the most public location probably in the entire town. But hey, What do I know? Alright, so let's get us... Hey, it's Zoltan!
Yes?
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
Now we've been through all this.
Yeah?
Farewell.
I don't know why that keeps showing up as like an unchosen dialogue. Even though we've been through, I think, all of the dialogue paths for it. Alright, well, let's get back to Luvarden. Or, I think we have to go to Triss first, for some reason. So, let's drop in with her.
You're so good with Alvin.
Listen, I've found us some allies.
Great. In time for our meeting with Luvarden. We'll discuss it with him.
Agreed.
Geralt, you should know we've angered some powerful people. This meeting could change much.
What do you mean?
Tend to any unfinished business in Vizima, and prepare. Afterwards, it may be too late.
Fine. I'll come by later.
Alright, I did take a quick gander between one of the cutaways, and determined that we might have one or two side quests still uncompleted, ones I haven't seen before. So, I'm gonna do a quick dash to see if we can pick those up before we go on.
Armed as you are, I stay clear of the guards.
And I believe... I don't know, we're still on the oh, this fucking J key is pissing me off. We're still on the professional level of... dice poker. Even though I thought we had, played against all the professionals. I don't know who else would be a professional. Have we played Velerad? I don't know, he won't even give me the time of day, so... I don't know. I don't think it's mandatory to play the final opponent in Dice Poker, to go through all the stages like that. But might as well do everyone we can, I guess. I just don't know who else will play against us.
Greetings.
What pays well?
A huge wolf has appeared in the swamp, and the locals claim wyverns steal their children.
Wyverns don't hunt humans without provocation.
Locals, nothing but trouble. They probably tried to drive the wyverns off.
Tell me more.
Ask.
Farewell.
Okay, I don't know why those don't actually show up as quests, but I think they are. So I guess we're gonna head to the swamp and try and look for a huge wolf. I think we did the wyvern already too, didn't we? I don't remember anything at this point, so... I don't know, I guess we'll take a dash around there. I still got time.
They say you're a witcher.
They're
Who
correct.
says?
And witchers kill beasts for coin?
Generally, yes.
Witcher?
You asked who I was. Have a job for me?
My uncle was slain by swamp monsters. He bore our family ring, which I value greatly. Bring me the ring for 100 orens.
All right, I can do that.
How fortunate to have met you.
Where's your uncle's body?
We prayed at the chapel. When the monsters attacked, my uncle fled into the swamp near the statue of the goddess.
Farewell.
Alright, I guess that's something else for us to do. Get out of the way, dog. I realized I could have just teleported in there, but having gone this way, we encountered that quest at least. Alright, fatty man.
Trent. Where do you... take time.
Money up.
Ready to... How...
I haven't been here in a hot minute. So where is this, Is that it? Oh yeah, it is. I swear we've been there before. Actually, I think that's close to the, Blindheim fellow, his old camp. And I actually think it's pronounced Blenheim, but I'm pretty sure this game still refers to pronounces that name as Blindheim. But when I've actually encountered the name in a non-fictional context, they always pronounce it as Blenheim. I don't know why they can't just pronounce it the way it's spelled. But that's just how English do. Remembering that running with fast silver is a little bit faster. Although, to be honest, right now, we got lucky with our run speed. Alright, I hate the arbitrary barriers in this swamp. They really upset me. Hello. Oh shit, nasty things. Can you just hit the damn things? Remembering there's no dodging their stupid... I don't know how he's still stunned. No dodging their stupid explosion. Wow, that is a big old thing. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, so the guy's body's supposed to be around here. I don't think he was killed by monsters. Looks like he was killed by elves. Where is his body? Illegal sword. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Just get out of there, please. Actually, I don't think we need the salamander badges anymore, do we? So where's this body supposed to be? They said... Yeah, they said it's by the shrine. So I don't know why the marker's all the way over here. I don't know, are the quest markers, like, have they always been glitched out like that? Because I don't remember them being so untrustworthy before. Where'd that Kikimor go? Slice. And cup. Of course it did. For no reason. I don't know why the spell fails. Alright, burn, fucker. Oh, I was hoping it would kill him. Alas. Hey, I actually dodged it that time. Isn't that something? Alright, Kikimo warrior. And get blasted. I said blasted. Can you hit the fool? Man, a lot of Kikimors out here all of a sudden. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he gave up. Where did all these come from? Slice. Why does the spell fail? Hey, I might as well have just done the normal blast at that point. Slice. Alright, we done here? I just want to looches. Oh, you fuck. Can you get back here? Stop running. I don't know why this one keeps running away. Pissing me off. And drowners. dropkick. Man, that's a lot of bullshit. Probably pop one of these. Oh, hang on, I think I saw some wyverns. I don't remember if we did actually kill these, so... Okay, well there's a unique one. Let's see if I can just aggro that one, that would be nice. Taking on all these, I think, would be an ill-fated effort. I need them further away from those. Pain. Yeah, these things are tough. They have a lot of health. I love how we're doing this with a silver sword, but the move that kills him is just a dropkick. Damn it all. Hang on. I don't want that one aggroing. Ow. Man, that really sent it flying. I don't like that. I'm too damn close. Let's see if we can just pull the named one. Yep. Okay, good. I don't know why this one's named. It looks exactly the same. Take that. And that. Man. The incineration does way more damage than I seem to do with the sword. Alright, well you were way easier than the rest of them. Head of a wyvern female. Interesting. Okay, well it's more of just a top jaw than a head. But, I don't know, I think I had attempted that before and backed off, and that's why I couldn't remember whether or not I'd actually completed it. Now, as far as the big white wolf, I don't know where the hell that is. I know there were wolves near the grove. So maybe he's around there? Well, there were wolves around here. Ah, here they are. I think wolves are actually susceptible to steel, not silver. Got some black wolves. Yeah, eat shit. Okay, I don't see a white wolf. Oh wait, I forgot. I am the white wolf. Oh, where else are there wolves? This is the altar. Where's the guy's body? Oh, dude. Did I already get the ring and, like, put it in my storage? I get the feeling I have. Or maybe that's the ring I gave to Triss. Alright, so he actually is surrounded by all these shitbags. God, these things are just gonna kill me just by blowing up. Oh, maybe I should do fast silver and then blast them. Might be the safe way to do it. Yeah, eat it. You're too... not too close. Don't get any closer. Like, can you stop going around the tree? Don't! Damn it all. Yeah, now you'll be fine. Okay, do that. Back scoot. And a blast, and a mist. You gonna burn to death? Come on, do it. Come on. Yeah. Alright. It's a safe way to do it. Alright. Well, there's the ring. Good. But as far as that wolf, I don't know where the hell he is. I found a wolf. Are you the wolf? Somehow I doubt it. There's more wolves. Ah, there he is. Alright, well, get over here. So get over here. I don't know why he's called a white wolf when he's very clearly a black wolf. Alright, what is he doing? He won't fight me. I feel kind of guilty. Oh well. I just drop kicked him. Now we got drowners. Can you just do something? Thank you. I don't know why this son of a bitch was so hard to find, but it seems like he only comes out at night. Oh no. I can only bring one. Son of a bitch. Fuck, that's a problem. I'm worried that this won't stay there. Oh my god, that's not gonna stay there, is it? Shit. Okay, let's make a separate save just in case. Hopefully I can come back to that. How do I get to this damn tower again? Because there's a stupid wall of reeds around it. Oh, shut up. Oh my god, why do they act like the shit is so damn dense? I can get through right there. It's pissing me off. What the hell are you? Fuck off. Oh my god, there's ghouls everywhere.
Great.
What?
A huge
wyverns don't.
Local.
I killed a huge wolf. Here's its head.
Not on my table, Mr. Geralt. Stinks of disease. Here's 600 orens.
Nice.
Farewell.
Well, I don't know why we didn't do these sooner. That is that's a damn good payout. So hopefully we can get the wyvern jaw. Because I hate the fact that we could only carry one at a time. Oh, thank God it's still there. Get away from it, you prick. Gimme, 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 gimme. Thank goodness.
I hear you killed 3 deadly beasts.
What 3 deadly beasts?
A special reward. This runic stone should be useful. The city should offer more rewards soon.
Sweet.
What pays well?
A huge wolf.
Yeah, we got it.
Killed an old female wyvern. Here's proof.
600 orens is yours.
Excellent. Oh yeah, and we still gotta give the stupid ring to the stupid guy. Yeah, we're close to another level, too. That puts us at 4,600. That's still not enough. Alright, well, I'm gonna make a run down to the... docks, turn this ring, but on the way, I guess I, wrap this episode up. I ran a little longer than I meant to, as usual, but, I don't know how many cuts I'm gonna have to make. I had to do a lot more cutaways than I was planning for. I'm not gonna enter the next stage of the main quest until next episode, so I guess in the meantime, if I am still missing any other side quests that are irretrievable after this point, go ahead and let me know now. I can't remember what's been done, what hasn't been done, and if there's anything else I missed. Just with how long I've been away from doing this, but now that we are back in order, hopefully I should be making these uploads a lot more frequent and should stay on task in the future. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all very kindly for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my Stream Archive channel. Links boy, I'm really having trouble with this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very kindly for watching. Don't forget to follow me on...
laundry is getting wet.
Your face is also getting wet. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my Stream Archive channel. Links to both in the description below. And we will see you next time on The Witcher or Dragon Age. Whatever you care to watch. But until then, have yourselves a wonderful night.